I'm Dr. Sean Bradley here with Ronja from Germany, and we've been talking about Z-locks and the differences of Z-locks. And when we look at what a Z-lock really is, it's having a bend at the wrist at 90 degrees and a bend at the elbow at about 90 degrees. And I'm just coming down, usually with my pinky, to cause a collapse of the body. I can come over with my other hand, I can come through, I can grab the fingers. There's lots of ways to do this to make this technique really neat. One of the big debates in Hapkido is whether there are lots of techniques that are very distinct and different techniques, or just a few techniques and lots of variations. And the Z-lock is a perfect example of it's one technique, but it's done in so many different ways that it really could be a whole bunch of different techniques. For example, she grabs my belt. I'm going to grab here and here, and as I step in, I'm going to push this direction and push this direction, and then come down. Grab the other. So as I grab here and I grab here, rather than going one direction, or one hand going one way, the other hand going the other way, it's almost like I'm snapping a twig. So I'm going to step forward, and then as I pull here, I'm going to come straight down. You're going in this direction. You're getting that bend at the wrist and the bend at the elbow. Now if she grabs my lapel, I'm grabbing underneath here, I'm twisting, covering, pinning to my body, then I'm stepping over. I never actually grab with my thumb, I'm just using this leverage here. Same thing with the wrist, or same with the middle sleeve. I just cover over top, and as I circle, I end up in this position here and pushing through. Now the pain that she's going to experience in all these techniques is the exact same. It's a Z-lock with the bend here and the bend here. But what I'm doing to get there is very different every time. So whatever side of that debate you take, whether it's lots of different techniques or just a few techniques with lots of different variations, the situation's still the same, that all of these have to be done very differently in order for them to work. So a couple little details on a Z-lock from a few different positions, but making sure that when you're doing it, the key is to get that bend and that bend, and none of these techniques should be done the same. This is our kind of core way to do a Z-lock, where you have the hand grab here and the hand grab here. But from any clothing grab, any punch defense, any other situation, I'm not going to end up in that exact position. I'm going to do some modification because I'm going to use my body and use my movement to make that technique work. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for tuning in.